The way my alarm clock is set up next to my bed, the emergency bomb button, the red nuclear button, is right next to the snooze button. And one of these days, I just think, oh, gosh, I'm just going to push the wrong button. But don't worry about it, because I just love snoozing too much. I always get that snooze button. I love my sleep, and that's your safety. My sleep is your security.
I love my mother's cooking, but it always gives me heartburn, bad breath, and acne.
Honey, I'm getting one of my horrible food-induced migraines again. Lorraine, stop, Lorraine.
Dessert, kid?
No.
When your mom's cooking upsets your stomach, what should you do? Not eat and upset your mom's feelings? No. Suggest going out to an expensive restaurant, spend a small fortune, and still hurt mom's feelings? Throw a lifetime of cooking failures up in her face? No. What you need is an authentic dentist rubber dam to keep out offending foodstuffs. Now available in blue and beautiful flesh tone. More pie, kids?
Last week on House of Budget.
It's the elderly control unit for Nan.
Again?
Nan, where are you? Nan, where are you? Nan!
Gee, what's the matter with you, Frank? You're spilling your juice all over the place.
All right, I spilled my juice, okay? You don't have to treat me like a bloody bank robber.
What do you mean, bank robber? Boy, I was just worried about you.
Okay, I was gonna rob a bank, and now I can't, because I'm after blabbing it to you.
Frank,
Don't you start on me.
Frank, your grandmother.
Oh, I never touched her.
What's the matter, Mackerel? Cat got your tongue? Snake got your bum? Come on. You look like a leftover pizza crust. You look like the son I never had. Come on, spit it out.
Oh, please stop boozling me. Oh, Nan is missing. Yes. Oh, Miss Coslow. Where's Mrs. Budgell?
She's down to the club. But stop changing the subject. Let's talk about you.
No, please, just take me to the club.
Oh, all right. Come on, follow me. Hey, did you hear about the guy, something like yourself, bragging about his sexual prowess?
No.
He said, I just pressed the right button the other day, made the elevator come.
What?
Okay, come on, Mackerel. We'll take the express route.
The express route?
Geronimo!
Geronimo! gone. She's gone, Mrs. Budgell. I only had her in my care for 10 minutes and she disappeared. Oh, Mom was right. I'm as useless as a cut buck. But of course, the same thing happened with Mom. The exact same thing. I only turned my back for 5 minutes and she went poof.
Oh, get a grip, Mr. Mackerel. Normal up.
Oh, those ghouls preying on the near dead and the elderly.
Oh.
The elderly control unit. Mrs. Budgell, I only turned my back for 1 minute. I've got to find her.
Now, don't go pampering the elderly, Mr. Mackerel. They can be surprisingly resourceful when they have to be.
Yes, give them their pride, Mr. Mackerel. Often it's all they have left.
But shouldn't we call the authorities?
No. You should only involve yourself politically if your life is directly threatened or for reasons of personal gain.
Yeah, sure, give Nan enough rope and she'll make a net.
You're losing it.
No, I lost it long ago, but thanks for the compliment.
Yes, Mr. Mackerel, we've been having a lot of problems with the elderly control unit lately. Why, only last week we lost a number of very valuable elderly employee tenant/prisoners.
Oh, I shudder to think if they get Nan in their clutches.
Well, if the clock on the wall there is correct and the Fleet Line bus is on time,
And the creek don't rise.
Nan should be arriving back at her old house about now.
Her house? She has a house?
Oh, yes.
Well, then why does she stay here?
For the same reason that you will stay here. For many years, the glow of the hearth. When you wake up, you will clean the urinals. You know, Mr. Mackerel, boy, I remember only too well that tragic day that Mrs. Budgell's father died. Man, I loved like he was my own flesh and blood. Well, what's the condition of the estate?
It's hardly an estate, Mr. Budgell.
Do not dismiss your dear father's material contribution to his heirs and well,
Loved ones?
yeah, loved ones.
Look, Eustace, I don't care about the few old sticks of furniture that Mommy and Poppy got. It's none of my business.
What kind of a daughter are you? It is your duty to have at least a general dollar figure in your head.
Can we go? It's going to take us an hour to get there. Frank, your grandfather's dead. Time for you to assume some responsibility for this place.
What? Poppy's dead.
Yeah, so I want you to clean out them cupboards in the back room and give them a lick of paint.
Is what Poppy would have wanted.
But Poppy was a slob.
Frank, give him a bit of respect.
Oh, don't give me
Oh, bit of respect for the dead.
No, Frank, watch it. One of these days, all this could be yours, so just watch it.
It's uncouth.
What do you mean, And I suppose Libby and Roger will get everything.
Oh, I don't know what you're worried for, Mr. Budgell. For God's sake, your Mommy and Poppy never had anything worth anything.
You're a fool, my dear.
Thank you, Mr. Budgell.
They're as cute, Mrs. Budgell, as a crowd from Toronto. They'll come down here, buy up a few old sticks of furniture like that, dip and strip a lot of them, and sell them down to Hayward Interiors for a fortune. A fortune! This is a non-smoking car, Mrs. Budgell.
Maybe your half, Mr. Budgell.
Okay, we're back with Pauline Belfi. Pauline, you are a pretty well-known star in Europe. You're pretty well-known, would you say?
Yes, I would say, well, you know, you have Belgique and Belgium and
Belgium, and you're well-known in Belgium and France?
On the border.
Yeah, the border of the two countries?
They're very popular there.
Yeah, and the border countries? The border...
No, the border.
On the border itself?
Actually, there's two border guards who are very much big fan, and they have poster in their little border house.
Yeah? Great.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So, and you just come to Canada? You're just visiting here for the first time?
I wrote a book.
You read a book, yeah? Yeah, your book is called?
Stuff I Like.
Stuff I Like. Wow, that's great. That's wonderful. Stuff I Like. And what's the story like?
It's a list.
It's a list? I mean, the book is a list?
Yes, it's a list of stuff I like.
Is that right? Wow, that is really far out.
Yeah.
That's just a list of things, one thing after another, like?
Yeah, like, okay, for example, I like the couch, and I like the couch. And it's a couple of times it's a phrase, but mostly it's a word and another word and like that.
Oh, that's incredible. So the book is... Do you have a copy of your book here? Or?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
No?
I just met you in the lobby.
Oh, right, of course.
I didn't know it was...
You don't carry the book with you everywhere you go.
I saw your show before.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love arsen puffin. It's a dessert in my country.
What? Arsen puffin means dessert?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What kind of, like a fluffy pastry?
Puffy, yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. So I'm a dessert in France.
Yes.
Far out.
We could eat you in France.
You can eat me here.
You're kidding.
In a heritage area of southern Italy, every day the child Saint Bernadette would wait in the hopes that the Blessed Virgin would reappear to her.
Oh, Bernadette! Bernadette! I am the Blessed Virgin! I have come to talk to us!
Leave your sister alone! She will Everybody eat, huh?
Pass this up.
What?
Pass this up.
What?
Would you please pass me the salt?
What?
Giuseppe! Tell him to pass me the salt.
What?
Giuseppe! Would you please pass me the salt, Giuseppe?
What do you know about salt? You little snip! I work for 20 years in the salt mine!
What do I have to know about salt?
What does he have to know?
I am
Mussolini shall make the trains run on time. The dark man Jackson will make an album bad. And it will be.
There's enough salt for all my son. Huh?
Behold, this is the word of the Lord.
This is the word of the Lord.
Who is that?
Perhaps it's the Blessed Virgin for Bernadette.
Hello? Yes? Who? It is a Picasso, the famous artist. He wants to speak to Tonio.
Time to call back. We are eating supper.
Okay. Hello, Picasso? Yeah, tonight is Mama's birthday supper, yeah? Okay, you call back later. Okay, Picasso, bye-bye.
Picasso, the great artist, call for me, and you tell him I'm eating supper.
I'll tell you something about you and Picasso, because I saw you and Picasso together on the piazza. Yes, Mama, yes.
My son Espresso is a queer. My son is Cappuccino is a queer. And now you tell me Tony is a queer.
Mama.
I am fine. I am being punished for having queer son.
No, Mama. It's icing and your cake is in your eyes. Look. Oh, there you are, Mama.
Oh, grazie.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Oh, here.
Let us have a supper like a normal family.
All right.
Okay. Pass the paper.
What?
Would you pass me the paper?
What do you know about the pepper? I tell you something about pepper, my friend. Because I work for
20 years into the pepper mine.
Come to pass that the world will be as a raging inferno and no living being will live. And this will happen.
There's enough pepper for all my stuff.
And all who hear this prophecy shall be saved from the raging inferno.
Shall we say from the raging inferno?
Who's that?
Perhaps it's the Blessed Virgin for Bernadette.
Hello. Yes? Who? It is Leonardo da Vinci, the great artist, who wants to speak to Tonya.
No.
Hello, Leonardo? Yeah, it's Mama's birthday supper. You call back later. Okay. Bye-bye, Leonardo. Okay.
Leonardo da Vinci, the great artist. Call for me, and you tell him to call back.
I tell you about you and Leonardo, my friend, because I saw you and Leonardo together in the Sistine Chapel on the ceiling. Yes.
Not only is my son a queer, he is unfaithful to the great artist Picasso.
Hello? Who? It is the Blessed Virgin for Bernadette.
Take it in the bedroom.
And I was walking through St. Peter's Square with the Holy Father, and he turned to me and said, "Do you know, it's a very sad fact, but there are more children under the age of 7 suffering the eternal tortures of the damned than the human mind can comprehend." Oh, hello, Libby.
Bob.
Don't mind if I do. By the way, Libby, was that a new Blanco I saw you driving this morning?
Oh, yes, it was, Father, and it's a crap.
Libby, I think you mean it's a piece of...
Daddy Hyde, if you could move over just a little bit closer to the coffin, then I could get a picture of you and dead Poppy Hyde with my new Polaroid. Gotcha! I'm gonna put that right here in my album next to dead Poppy Pickett. Look, Daddy Hyde, I only got 1 page left to fill up.
Why don't you just kill me now? Take the picture and be done with it.
Nanny, she don't mean nothing by that, do you, Missy Dawn? Go on, tell Nanny you loves her.
I won't.
No.
Sure, she never gave me nothing for Christmas, only $2, and you can't get nothing with $2. Can't even get...
I don't care. God knows I don't want any of it. But the thoughts of that waltzing out of... My God, look at her go.
Libby, put that back. Mom wanted him buried with that. Don't be so foolish. He can't appreciate that now. That's solid silver. That's the only bit of silver they had.
Oh, my God. He got no pants on.
God. He died with a hat.
No, Libby, that should be on. Oh, the thoughts of seeing your own father's parts.
Well, dear, dears, you know, we all gotta go, I suppose, you know, and when you're gone now, that'll be the 40 gone.
What?
You know, your 2 brothers are gone, right, and your sister's gone now, I suppose. When you goes now, that's the 40 gone. You'll be all gone then, boy.
I'm not gone yet.
No, God, no, you're not gone yet, no, God. But when you do go, you know, when you go, that'll be the 40 gone, I suppose, you know.
Nan got a fortune in antiques here, and she don't even know the value of them.
Get the gun. What? Get the gun. For up behind a bar at the club, you fool.
Nan, I was just going to take Poppy's blunderbuss for behind the bar in the club. I got nothing to remember Poppy by.
Go on. Take what you want. Take it all. Take it all. Take it all. Take it all.
It's gonna be gorgeous, Roger. We'll get it redone, and then Nan can sleep on it when she comes to town.
Here are some exciting scenes from next week's episode of House of Budgel.
Sure, come into town with us.
She's not getting my bed.
Shut up! You can't go stay in this great big house by yourself, Nan. Sure, come into town with us. We'd love to have you, wouldn't we, Roger?
Oh, well, you know, your lib's
tables down in the spare room, the couch, whatever, you know. We'd love it.
We'd love to have you. You're always welcome in our house, Nan. You're as welcome as the flowers in May. I can't take it anymore, Nanny Hines. Up and down, over the stairs, 3 and 4 times a day with the tray. I get to think of Brycey and Misty Dawn now, you know.
Mr. Bird, do you recognize this?
Yes, Your Honor, I recognize that anywhere. That's my record.
Mr. Bird, you've been charged with possession of marijuana, carrying an unregistered firearm with intent to cause bodily harm.
Wait a minute, Your Honor, before you go any further, right? I've elected to be my own lawyer in this case, right?
Highly inadvisable, Mr. Bird, but by all means, be my guest.
All right. It's true, okay, on the night of the 14th of September, I was driving around a stolen, well, technically stolen car. I mean, I would have bought it, right, but I never had the money. Anyway, I had an unregistered weapon in the car, but it wasn't my weapon, right? It belonged to Grimes Ronayne from the time he's going to kill his girlfriend, but he never did, you, Grimes. You hired another guy to do it. But they found the body out on top, so the police already knows about that, right? So don't get your pea hat, Grimes. Chances of them pinpointing you on that now are minimal. Minimal. Anyway, I gave this guy over here $500,000 worth of hash. You already got me on the hash, right? You don't have me on the hash? Well, you had me on suspicion, right? So I would have got it anyway, right? I gave him $500,000 worth of hash. Yes, go on, Sloan. Admit it. You're a dealer. They can't get you for it now. You're not up on the charge. And he sent me over $50, Your Honor. $50 and said it was garbage hash, which it wasn't. I mean, all the boys here can testify to that. They were moving pounds of it weekly. Weekly, right, boys? Right. Anyway, I was vicious, right? And I've been into the Waterford for psychiatric testing for hair trigger temper tantrums and other related disorders, Your Honor. Right? So I grabbed the gun and I headed down to the club where Jake Manning, who's a very private person, I mean, he got to be, he's living under a false name, and Sam Gulliver and Dave Parsons and them were in with a bunch of high-tech equipment they got from those B&Es up on the Merchant Road. Anyway, Sloan was down there with his girlfriend Donna and a couple of other girls from the prostitution ring. Cops knows about the prostitution ring here in town. I know you do, Officer Walsh. You're down there all the time. The girls aren't bad girls, are they? They're good girls, right? I mean, they're just providing a service. Right, Caroline? Right, Dad? Surprised me, though, to see Mike down there, right? Because usually he only goes around with those guys to find a place to cut up his hash. So anyway, Mike asked Smitty why he always has so many underage drinkers in the club. Yes, go on, Smitty, admit it. You has 15-year-olds up there stripping. Anyway, back to the story. The drugs that the police always has when he does the bust got back on the street that night, thanks to Officer Tippett over there. We knows each other, don't we, Officer? He always gets me false IDs off dead people. I mean, you knows how I feels right now, Your Honor, right? I'm on the spot, right? You must have felt that way yourself when you got picked up that time with your friends from Montreal with the drunk miners in the car and the stolen furs in the back.
Clear the court. Officer Tippett, Officer Walsh, clear this court immediately.
The government wants drugs, boys.
Mr. Bird.
They come to us.
Mr. Bird, may I speak to you in my chambers, please, for a moment, please?
Haven't got nothing on me right now, Judge, but...
Oh, hello, Ron. How's your snack bar? Ooh, dirty. Have a banana. Ooh, double dirty.
Yes, it's hello, Ron. How's your snack bar? Ooh, dirty. Have a banana. Ooh, double dirty.
British comedy!
Yes, it's British comedy.
Bums and breasts are all very well, dear, but haven't you forgotten the cornerstone of British comedy?
You're weak. Your hands, your wrists are weak wrists. You're the biggest idiot. No, you're dancing. Goodbye,
You're
everyone.
sick.
Goodbye. You're
Homosexuality.
Yes, homosexuality.
That's more like it.
And what do you think about being the cornerstone of British comedy?
Well, dear, I'd rather be laughed at than hit.
Hello, Ron. How's your snack bar? Ooh, dirty. Have a banana. Ooh, double dirty. Is brought to you by Peking Chairs. If you want to have windows beautifully dressed and still let strangers see you undress, get Peking Chairs. Peking Chairs for peeping Toms and for you.
Is that another intruder? Oh, do please let him in.
And on this week's panel, from Oxford University, Piggy Puckley. From the London School of Economics, Clytemnestra St. John Hargreaves. And from a police holding tank near Surbiton, John Stiffley. Sorry, John. And now it's British comedy throughout the ages, with Sir Cedric Barkington, well-known humorist, historian, and homosexual.
I am not a homosexual.
Sorry, the glove says you are. And now a rebuttal from Quentin Crisp.
Burnt to a Quentin. I mean, crisp.
And now the obligatory quick recap.
At the beginning of this show, you saw a large-faced man saying, "Hello, Ron, how's your snack bar? Ooh, dirty, have a banana, ooh, double dirty." And then those words appear on the screen. Then you saw a woman grabbing various parts of her body, and a panel guessing quite rightly that the breastular and bumbular focus indicated a British comedy context. And the rest of your viewing time bore this out. And now a recap of the recap. Really don't see the need.
Before we get to British comedy throughout the ages, we'd like to thank the Normans, who gave British comedy the term blancmange.
As in blancmange tit.
Surely you mean tit.
Oh, you filthy little blighter! Hello? Ron's American-style snack bar? Ron's here.
Hello, Ron. How's your snack bar?
Oh, dirty!
Have a banana.
Oh, double dirty!
Hello, then, Billy.
Hello, Ducky.
Your usual, Billy.
Oh, thanks, Ron. Thanks a lot. Oh, dear Ron. This American-style hamburgers. Look at that, mate.
Yeah, and you're looking at that American-style hamburger, aren't you? So fire's fire. Hello, Effie.
Morning, all. Time to choose your buns.
Now, that was definitely not a homosexual reference.
Don't know if you want the long buns to put your wieners in, or the big buns with the cherries on top.
Oh, I think I'll have those buns.
Oh, can't have those buns. They're Chelsea buns for my husband.
Who's a bum from Chelsea? Who's a bum?
No, Mr. Wilmot. They're Chelsea buns.
Her husband's a private dick from Ponders Inn.
Did someone mention private?
It's been, hello, Ron, how's your snack bar? Ooh, dirty, have a banana, ooh, double dirty.
Hello? Hello, Alice. I've asked you not to call me when I'm on the television. Yes, there is another woman. She's on the panel, Alice. There's very little I can do about that.
Brought to you by Peking Shears, and also by Smiley Toothpaste. Use it. The royal family does, and look at the chompers on them.